Hey, everybody. Welcome
Hello.
to Monday night. I had to think about what night it was.
It's Monday night.
It's been a day. And welcome to our kitchen. I'm still Nikki,
I'm still chilly.
and we are still having dinner with the Davises.
That's right.
But where are we going tonight?
North Carolina.
We like North Carolina. Been to it and through it many times.
Yep.
It's what's your favorite thing about North Carolina?
It's not here.
It's not here. I think that's our favorite thing about every place we go. It's not here.
Yeah, it's not here.
It's land of barbecue.
It
well,
is.
one of many lands of
One
barbecue.
of many,
but
yeah.
The
booze.
The booze is also one of your favorite places, no matter where we go.
That's right.
Booze and barbecue.
That's right. Hey, if it has those two things, I'm happy.
Hey, I'm right there with you.
It's one of the reasons why I like Tennessee so much.
And booze and barbecue.
That's right.
See a theme, folks.
That's right. Booze and barbecue.
So we are doing barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
We are doing booze.
Well, sort of doing. It might be past tense.
We did.
We're
and we're going to continue the barbecue process, which we will talk about when we get there in a little bit. And a couple of our favorite sides. And yes, I consider banana pudding a side. Thank you very much.
That's fine with me.
We're gonna cheat just a little bit on the banana pudding, which I will also explain. But what are we drinking?
We're drinking cherry bounces. Bounce, 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 bounce.
I think I'm gonna just stay quiet on that one.
Bounce, 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 bounce.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna stay quiet. It's much safer.
Whatever. All right, you want to ice me up?
I will ice you up.
Thank you.
As soon as I find something to grab ice with.
So we're gonna make a modern-ish cherry bounce. The original cherry bounce was rum inspired. Tonight we're using Tito's, our lovely cocktail from down south.
You need more than that?
Not really.
Okay.
So we're going to use 3 ounces. So we're making 2 of these, one for each, because what one drinks, the other one will drink 2.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to stay out of the way.
So there's 2 ounces of vodka and 3 ounces of vodka. You'll notice that's all for the alcohol. So you might not get as tipsy tonight.
Well, that might not be a bad thing. I don't know.
Weakling. Your liver needs to be exercised.
Something like that.
That's right.
And
we have cranberry juice. So we're doing 2 ounces each cocktail. So 4 ounces in total. And actually, it's supposed to be cherry vodka, but I didn't have any cherry vodka.
You can find cherry vodka where we live, but we have plenty of vodka, and we have cherry juice.
Yeah, or grenadine. We're going to use grenadine.
So we're adapting because we didn't need another bottle of vodka in this house. Mostly is what that was about.
So, ½ ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. You saw me squeeze it. That's fresh.
Right out of the bottle.
That's right. And then because we don't have cherry vodka, we're going to add a dap of grenadine.
Do you want ice in your glasses?
Yes, please. So I'm going to put in a ½ ounce of grenadine / cherry juice to kind of give it that sweet cherry flavor.
I'm going to try not to.
And we're going to shake this up.
Throw a couple more cubes in here. So let us know what you're having for dinner.
Or
drinking for dinner.
If that's your
thing.
I'm
going to get out of your way again.
There is the alcoholic part. Then you're going to top this. So we've got Collins glasses. And we're going to top this out. Well, hey, Heather, making manicotti.
That sounds yummy.
Yeah. You're just going to top this with some club soda.
And if you had some cherries, that would be pretty.
We have some cherries.
The
garnish.
Hold that thought.
We've got some cherries.
Well, having them and getting to them might be slightly different. Just ignore the inside of my...
They can't see that. They can see your back.
Okay, good. Here, those are not cocktail cherries, but they'll work. Oh, dear. There we go. Got them. How many would you like?
1 or 2. That's perfect. And for you?
Ta-da! If you can find cocktail cherries, it's even better because they're ginormous.
I thought we had some.
And they're buried in the refrigerator, I'm sure.
Oh, man.
It's okay.
I'll have to find them.
That is a very pretty drink.
It is a very pretty drink. There's for you.
Hey, Miss Jill.
Here we go, everybody.
Sticking my cherries in.
Cherry bounce.
Very pink.
Well, yeah. It's frizzy.
Pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
That's
very good.
That would be good in the summertime, sitting poolside. Oh, I lost my cherry.
In the heat and humidity of North Carolina. This would be wonderful.
No comments about eating cherries.
What?
I know you.
I didn't say a thing. So what are we cooking over there?
Okay.
Let me take you over there.
So we're doing things a little bit out of order because I need to get some green beans in the pressure cooker to go. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And I will tell you, when my grandma used to do green beans and potatoes, it was an all-day affair from fresh green beans because we would sit on the front porch and we would snap these suckers and we would do pounds upon pounds of them. So here's a couple of quick tips. When you buy them from the grocery store, most of them will have this end already trimmed off. If it doesn't, pinch it off. Here's another one. Pinch it off.
If you don't have nails, use a pair of scissors.
I actually cheat. I used scissors on all of them a while ago. Or if you can line them up nice and even, you can take a knife and right across the top.
Yeah.
Then we're going to snap these in half or cheat and cut them in half because you want them a little bit smaller than, great big long beans for bite-sized purposes. Now, the other side, notice I didn't trim off the other side. Unless you just have to do this because you've always done this, don't worry about this side. This is not going to hurt you. It's that stem end that you want to trim off. Now, that said, if you've got a bean that's a little kind of gunky, like this one, because it's been sitting in a bag, go ahead and trim that off. I don't have mine.
Don't have your trash bucket?
I don't.
Okay.
So I've got 4 little red potatoes I'm going to quarter. So they're nice and small and cook fast. I'm just going to put those right there. Because all this is going in the pressure cooker at once. Whoops. And I've got one that's got a little bit of a bad spot there, so we're just going to kind of trim that off. Don't pitch an entire potato because there's one teeny tiny bad spot. All right, I'm going to take the phone with me since I know I can do that. I'm trying to do all this one-handed. Whoopsie. Here, you want to maybe not show them my dirty floor?
Yeah.
Okay, so over here, I have 3 slices of bacon that I chopped up and I rendered down. If you've got a pressure cooker that you can do this in, even better, saute function. Yep. So we're just going to pop these in. And to that, we're going to add a cup of water. Anything that goes in a pressure cooker, you need at least a cup of actual real water.
People might ask, why do we have those in the kitchen?
Why do we have? Because they fit there.
You never know when you need a big mallet.
There's or a hammer. That's where my hammer went, by the way. Yeah. Or I mean, because they fit there. Yeah. Who cares? This is all the water you need for green beans.
How much did you use?
1 cup.
1 cup.
But anything in the pressure cooker, you need at least 1 cup of water.
Yeah. So,
a whole bunch of salt. I would say a couple teaspoons anyway, because green beans need that. And if you want other seasoning in them, be my guest, but that's kind of where I stop. And we pepper them after they're done. So lid goes on. Make sure it's locked. Make sure it's turned to seal. And we're going to, on high pressure, cook these for a whole 6 minutes. It will take 8 or 10 to come up to pressure, 6 minutes to cook. And that's a whole lot faster than Grandma ever took.
Yeah.
So there we go. We'll just let those do their thing. I'm going to rinse this bowl out.
All right. Look what I found.
What'd you find?
These
Oh, hey.
cherries.
Cherries
Cocktail
are good.
cherries. Oh, so Aunt Deb had everything that Miss Haley could eat. Chicken breasts rolled in crushed cheesy potato chips. Oh, man.
Oh, that sounds good. I haven't done that in a while.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay. So green beans are in. That is. My alarm clock's going off.
Go ahead.
Which would you like to do next?
Dessert.
Dessert next? Okay.
Dessert next.
So technically this is a side dish in barbecue world.
Hey, Amy Marie.
Hey.
She had manicotti too.
Yum. Okay, so we are doing pudding.
Yeah. Pudding. Doing
So
some
I need
pudding.
this. So we're going to cheat. Would you grab me the milk, please?
I will grab you.
We're going to cheat with this.
Why are we cheating with dessert?
Because I don't want to make pudding from scratch tonight, is why we're cheating with dessert.
Oh,
But I'm going to show you a little trick.
let me get you over there.
That's fine. I'm just getting the things ready to build the banana pudding in a bowl.
Yeah, we're not using brand Nanola wafers.
Couldn't find them.
Oh, Uncle Dan ate like a king. I'm sure he did.
That sounds good.
Sounds like you guys had a good.
Okay,
got two.
really.
We got two here. I got it.
This is the problem with generic things. They don't open like they're supposed to.
All right. That's why you have me.
That is why I have you.
The muscles, not from.
I really
Brussels.
was just trying to get things ready. Thank
There
you,
you
so
go.
we can build things pretty quickly. Okay, so shifting gears a little bit. Literally, box of Jell-O vanilla. Banana pudding tastes like artificial flavored bananas. Use vanilla or banana if you want to. I really don't care. But if you were making this from scratch, you'd have vanilla custard. So that's what we're using. Sugar-free, fat-free. So we're going to trick this out just a little bit.
Heather says she used Egg Life wraps. It tasted just like pasta.
Those are good.
Are they?
Yeah, they're very good.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know I've had them. That's the part.
You
I'm
might
sure
not.
I've had them, but I wouldn't know that I've had them.
All right. So 1 little 1 ounce box of pudding takes 2 cups. 2 cups? Am I remembering that right? I don't make pudding a lot. Yep, 2 cups.
Don't make Jell-O that often.
You know what? I really don't. I don't know why. And this will be we'll eat all of this tonight.
I like the
guaranteed.
lime juice of that.
I do too. It makes it kind of Sprite-ish. To this. And yes, this is sugar-free, fat-free. But again, we're going to trick it out a little bit.
It won't be by the time it gets done.
It will. Well, it'll be low sugar and sort of. I have shown you guys this before. I buy this at International Foods. It is a German brand, and it is vanilla sugar that is used on all sorts of German baking. I'm going to
take that out of the package.
I am.
Okay.
I'm going to use most of this, and there's like a solid tablespoon. No, because I'm using part of it in the whipped cream.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to use 2/3 of this probably in here.
Okay.
I'll save the rest for the whipped cream because
That
there's
makes
not a
sense.
lot of whipped cream to make tonight.
Nope.
I kind of flubbed on that one.
That's okay.
Where's my whisk? All right, that is going to add additional vanilla flavor to my pudding. And a little extra sugar.
Sugar. A little sweetness. Oh, that's got a really good looking color to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like Miller.
Raise your hand if you've never made instant pudding. I probably don't have to walk through this, but because the powder has thickening in it and probably cornstarch, it's going to thicken up as you whisk, and it's going to thicken as it sits.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do a lot.
So did everybody see our pictures from what happened yesterday? Hi, Costas.
Hey, how are you? Okay, we're going to let that sit because you really don't have to overdo it. And we're going to cut up some bananas, sorry. As soon as I find them. How many bananas would you like?
3.
Oh, they're big.
Okay, 2.
Ugh. Don't put your bananas in the refrigerator. The skins will turn brown quickly. So tip, peel one side down, grab from the bottom. Usually I can peel the rest of it off at once there.
It's a banana.
And notice these are speckled brown. These are like perfect. Once they start to get really brown, throw them in banana bread. Or peel them and throw them in the freezer for smoothies later.
Oh, Costas is rubbing it in. He says he's going home to make chocolate pudding from scratch.
Ah.
Because you had to use it from a box.
Be my guest.
Yeah.
We made custard a couple weeks ago from scratch. Yeah. And I'll be honest, I didn't have all of the things to make it with.
We ran out of
a few things this week that I forgot to deal with.
Yeah, that's
all right.
Okay. We were busy this weekend though. We had a good time this weekend. Had fun.
So slice your banana.
That's right. Guys, avert your eyes.
Get the end of it.
Do I need to stir the jello?
Probably.
Oh, it's thickening.
Oh, yeah. Now, I have cute little dessert things.
Oh, you do.
We'll make the whipped cream at the tail end tonight.
Okay.
I love these little midgies from Pyrex. I got a whole bunch of those, but I did the clear ones so you guys could see everything.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
get your base layer.
We're building individual ones because we can.
Because we want to.
Because why not?
Yeah.
And then nobody fights over it. Or you've got enough here to make a small. Can I see all this, or am I in kind of a bad angle here?
Yeah, perfect. You might want to scoot them this way just a hair. There you go. Now they're good.
A small casserole dish would hold that pudding.
Yeah.
And I'm doing these so I can stick them in the fridge and they get cold.
Yeah, quicker.
Between now and the time that we eat.
Yep. Well, they're not the brand name Nillas.
There were none.
There weren't any.
Yeah, none.
They were sold out.
Phoebe gets more cookies.
Mm-hmm.
They're okay. Crunch, crunch. And these bowls are not very big.
I say you're going to fill it up with so much banana, there's not going to be room for anything else. It just means I get to eat some bananas.
It will fill in the crevice. Trust me.
Okay.
I could have chopped these a little bit. I could have picked out bigger bowls too, and I like these, so we're using them.
Hey, I'm good with that. I should have just said one banana.
Well, stick this one in the freezer or stand here and eat it.
I'm going to eat it. I'm going to eat like this much of it right now.
Okay. I'm eating as I go, guys. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's the benefit of being the chef.
Oh, that's true.
No, they're the store brand.
They're a generic, but they're not necessarily
Craven,
the store brand.
Wafers.
I don't think Craven is.
That's the store brand.
Or not?
No.
Okie dokie.
It's the Schnook store brand.
So now.
It's the only place I've ever seen them.
Mm-hmm. They're okay.
Yeah.
You stick them with vanilla pudding.
You add enough bananas and vanilla pudding in there, you won't be able to taste it anyway. Holy cow.
I'm telling you, that'll filter down in there. I'm using a cookie scoop because it's just easier.
That's a huge cookie scoop. Mm.
So everybody's getting roughly 1/3 of a cup of vanilla pudding here. Honestly, one little 1 ounce package will make 4 of these, but I don't see any sense in making 4 when I have a family of 3.
That's right. So everybody gets a little extra.
Right?
Sounds good to me.
Works for me.
That went extremely quick. I guess we get to put those in the fridge?
Yes. We're going to put these in the fridge.
All right. You bring them over here and I'll...
Don't do what I'm doing if you're serving people
they
dinner.
can't see that now.
Oh, good. Okay. They can't see me licking my fingers.
No, probably not.
I need that cold for later.
Okay.
And then when we dress it, I'll show you a couple other little tricks.
Oh, somebody wants inside.
Okay.
I'll let that one.
Ta-da!
So what's next?
Deviled eggs.
All right.
Unless you want the barbecue sauce to simmer.
Yeah, probably ought to not be a bad idea to simmer some barbecue sauce.
So we'll do barbecue sauce first.
So what kind of barbecue sauce are we doing?
So here's the deal with North Carolina barbecue.
North Carolina barbecue?
Pulled pork.
Pulled pork. Yep. They can't see that over there yet.
Well, I'm going to put some of this in the skillet, and then you can show it on the skillet.
Just show it on the skillet. There's the skillets.
Is
and
a
the dog.
Carolina thing, but Carolina barbecue sauce. I'm only going to sauce about half of this.
Yeah.
Anyway, Carolina barbecue sauce is vinegar based in a big way. And Eastern Carolina, is that enough, you think? Probably plenty. Eastern Carolina is clear, like cider vinegar, but clear.
Yeah.
Western Carolina adds ketchup or tomato paste.
Cabbage is what they add.
We're going to do ketchup.
Yep.
So same base, but a little more tomato flavor because of the ketchup. So we're going to start with one, cut the recipe in half, and then end up with both.
Look.
What?
You cannot see this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. They're looking at barbecue. So while your smiling
face is over there talking to them,
they
couldn't see it. There we go. Now they can see us.
Okay. So East Carolina is what?
You need the thirst.
I need a drink. Okay.
Yeah, look. I mean, mine's almost gone. I can't get her tipsy if she doesn't tip.
Anyway, Eastern Carolina is whole hog barbecue. We did not do that yesterday. We went a little further west. And I will let you explain that process.
So what we did is we used a garlic maple injection marinade. We used apple cider vinegar, maple syrup, some dill season, or not dill, garlic powder, and then mixed it all up, and then injected that sumbitch into the pork butt.
10 pounds? Just shy of 10 pounds, yeah.
Roughly about 10 pounds. Let it sit overnight, then woke up fresh and early yesterday morning at about 9 o'clock, and we threw it on the smoker at 9:30. Before we threw it on the smoker, we covered it with a little bit of mustard, and then poured some
dry rub seasoning
on it from one of our local barbecue places.
Because I had some.
We have one.
Using dry rub you want.
Yeah. Use whatever dry rub you want. Do that on a smoker, put a probe in it, and pull it off when it hit 205, which happened to be at like 6 o'clock at night.
It's a long process.
It is, but
it's not a difficult process. It's just you have to have time.
And then we mopped it with another barbecue sauce, a local barbecue sauce. That is a vinegar-based sauce.
Yes, it is. And when I get this started, I'll talk about that one. All right. So 1 cup of cider vinegar going in. 1 cup of regular distilled white vinegar going in. I suppose you could do 2 cups cider vinegar, but 1 tablespoon that I'm eyeballing of hot pepper sauce.
Frank's.
We like Frank's. We use Frank's.
We use Frank's. We are a Frank's household.
A whole lot of ground black pepper, so I'm gonna have to stand here a minute.
A whole lot of pepper.
Didn't think to do this ahead of time.
While you're doing that, should I get the drill out?
Well, you want a good couple teaspoons, and that's a whole lot. All right.
I can get the drill.
Right. And to that, ooh, that smells good when it's fresh. To that, we're going to add up to a tablespoon of red pepper flakes, and I use my Aleppo pepper. So it's a little bit of a kick here.
That's good, though.
And 1 tablespoon brown sugar.
You guys got awfully quiet out there. I don't know if you're taking notes. You don't have to take notes. You can watch it again.
We're going to heaping tablespoon of the brown sugar so it takes care of some of that heat. All right, and we left that heat until it's all nice and dissolved. Then I'm going to separate it in half. Uh-oh. My battery died. Oh, well.
Uh-oh. Well, you're just going to be without lights.
That's okay.
Costas, you don't have to take notes. You can watch it over.
Yeah. And it won't take long. I mean, this just needs to heat up long enough for that sugar to dissolve.
I'm going to go less with the roses and more with the cherry juice.
Oh, see how it is. Yeah. The color would be different. That's about it.
Well, not really.
Okay, so that's going to go.
Oh, man, that cherry juice smells so good. Oh.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to cut up some eggs.
Hey, Delaney. Oh, that's okay.
Did you say Delaney?
Yeah, Delaney's on. She says like she joined late.
Awesome.
So she tried to sneak in so she didn't get made fun of in front of the class.
I have students who do that on a regular basis. Oh, you've got my cutting board. I'll use this one.
Here, I'll give
That's
it
okay.
to you. Here, I'm done.
I'm fine. I just need something to. Okay, I'll just flip it over so I don't have bananas on it. I was looking everywhere for that.
Where's your glass?
Right here. All right, so I hard cooked some eggs yesterday just to save time. And since Delaney snuck in late to class.
Yep. Do I need to tell her what we're drinking?
Probably need to tell her what we're drinking.
All right, we're drinking Cherry Bounce, Delaney. It is 1.5 ounces of vodka, 2 ounces cranberry juice, 1/2 ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice.
I need this.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry, you're fine.
Because we didn't have cherry vodka, we added a 1/2 ounce of, I'm sorry, 1/4 ounce per cocktail of cherry juice. Make your Collins glasses nice and even, and top with club soda. I might got a little bit more than you did this time.
It's okay, dude.
And then when you're done,
okay, move.
I'm not even in the
Not
way.
you, the dog.
Chop with a beautiful cocktail cherry. And that's all of them. We're out of cocktail cherries now.
We're actually not. I've got another jar.
So
I think I've got another jar.
I don't remember.
But
it
that's
is
okay.
very yummy. It is very summery.
I know where to get more.
Here's a nice little glimpse of it for everybody. It's pretty, and it is very tasty. Here you go.
Thank you.
Here, dear. Drink up.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna stir.
There's this whisk right here.
Oh.
I turned it off because it did its thing already.
Oh, did it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
When I get these done, I'll go back to it.
Oh, it smells really good.
When you multitask in the kitchen, you're back and forth between recipes a lot.
Right. That's why you have a helper that makes you cocktails and feeds you cocktails.
Yes, that. Ooh, that does smell good.
It does. It smells delicious.
Okay, so I did the deviled eggs yesterday. And I actually have a little deviled egg cooker. So when I only need a few eggs at a time, that's what I use. When I want them fully hard cooked, like for deviled eggs or egg salad.
Oh, that's good.
It takes 15 minutes to cook them with that little thing. And
I'm going to show the eggs.
That's fine.
There you go.
So I have cut each one of them in half, and now I'm pulling the yolks out of the.
Yeah.
And sometimes I get one that sticks, so you just take the back of a paring knife or a spoon.
Yeah. Whatever's handy.
Or your thumbnail.
We're not cooking for anybody but us.
Right. And pop those right out. Now, I always get the question with eggs is what do you do? How do you get the shells to come off without breaking the egg?
Salt.
Pray.
No.
There actually are there's a whole lot of old wives' tales.
Yeah.
Ignore most of them.
Yeah, fresh eggs.
Fresh eggs are harder to peel. I have experienced that myself. So, but most eggs you buy in the grocery store are not going to be overly fresh. But if you're getting them fresh from the farm, let them sit.
Or your backyard.
Well, yeah, that too. But
or your neighbor's backyard when they're not at home.
Whatever, however you're doing it. This one's kind of being a turd.
I see that.
I'm very.
You know what happens when they're really bad?
We eat them.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Okay.
They get eaten before they become deviled.
So anyway, a couple of tricks. When you take them out of your egg cooker or out of the water, put them in an ice bath to shock them cold immediately, because what that will do is cause the egg to constrict and the shell pulls away. Then on its flat end, when you crack them to break them on this flat end, pop that flat end first and then crack it, roll it around and crack it all the way around. What that's going to do is push some air into that egg and it'll let you get underneath that shell a little bit easier.
You don't just blow really hard?
You don't just blow really hard.
Okay.
Sorry. Things like that don't work. Okay, so y'all tell me how you make your deviled eggs, because everybody makes them a little bit different.
Do you guys have a family secret recipe that you and only you use?
Use a fork or potato masher if you've got some cute little whiskey thing like this. Yeah. Pampered chef, by the way.
Imagine.
I need mustard of some sort. I really don't care what sort. And
well, we're just going to give you yellow because
mayonnaise.
That's what we have.
My mayonnaise isn't sitting out either, so I need mayonnaise. Too. Okay.
They're right next to each other.
Usually. Yep. Because they live together a lot.
Yeah.
All right, so
how's your cocktail?
My cocktail's lovely, thank you.
Yeah. Well, good. Take a sip.
My cocktail's very lovely. So we're a mustard, mayo, pickle, relish, salt, pepper family with paprika.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's got to have paprika.
Or maybe hot sauce if we're feeling it.
It's still got to have paprika.
And I eyeball everything. So that's about a teaspoon of mustard.
Horseradish. Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah. We don't have any of that right now, I don't think. Do we?
I always have horseradish.
Oh.
Do you want some in it?
Nah.
Okay.
Not tonight. Green onion. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Had that. Yep.
I usually top with that.
Yeah, that's a little topper. Make it look pretty.
I kind of add as I need to as I go here. Sweet pickle relish, but vinegar and sugar does about the same thing. A lot of people are vinegar sugar, but that's exactly what sweet pickle relish is.
So you're just using the sauce out of a sweet gherkins?
Yep.
That's what that was, right? Sweet gherkins?
Yes, those are sweet gherkins from the Vlasic people.
Oh. You didn't get the ones from the Carolinas?
No, because I had those in there. Salt, pepper. White pepper if you don't want the black flecks in it.
Oh, Blaney says jalapeno juice is what
That
she
is,
uses.
yes, absolutely.
I would have thought that you would have used that, Delaney. Jalapenos.
I get this nice and smooth. I usually pipe these in, but I'm going to show you a different trick tonight because not everybody has piping things
stuff
at home. Yeah.
That's awfully.
You want it to be.
I know. That's like smooth. That's like butter smooth, dear.
Yep, that'll do it to it.
I can see that from here. Yeah, I'll just take those.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All because of the Pampered Chef egg yolk smasher.
Utensil. Egg yolk smasher. Pretty much, yeah.
This would not have been possible
without Pampered Chef.
Without Pampered Chef and their wonderful products.
And no, I'm not selling. I just really like them.
Mm-mm.
There are other brands of things I really like too. Like OXO is one of my favorite go-tos.
This is an OXO.
Joseph and Joseph is one of my favorite go-tos on gadgets. I have a lot of their whisks. I have so many whisks.
You have KitchenAid?
But you want to look the whisk?
Yeah.
Yes, I like KitchenAid. All right, so here's a little trick. Can they see me well enough because my light burned out?
Yeah, you need to move to the right just a little bit because they can see they can see the eggs really well.
Okay, that's all I care about. All right. Scoop some on a spoon. And you're really just kind of making these little...
Rolling them.
Yep. Pop them right in there. So if you don't have a piping bag or don't want to mess with it,
yeah,
a couple scoops of that.
Just enough deviled eggs for the two of us. You know, what are we going to do with the kid?
That makes it nice and smooth. You can go back in and fill in gaps later.
Yeah.
I always err on the side of caution and then go back in and fill in later.
Not me. I'm an overstuffed person.
Well, I'll overstuff them, but not till I know I have enough stuffing for everybody.
Oh. I've been known to have to steal from
some, yes, I'm well aware. I'm trying not to have to do that. So are they as, fancy when they're this way and not piped? No, but who cares? These won't last long enough to be fancy.
I doubt two of them make it to the end of this episode.
I suspect you're right. Now, toppers for these, paprika.
Yes.
Is what I typically use. I don't have a shaker, so I'll have to be careful with that.
It has to be paprika.
I've used olive slices, pickle slices.
Yeah. Double the dose of paprika.
I've made
maybe some hot chili spices.
Seafood. Oh, I could Cajun spice them.
Yeah. Nope. It's gotta have paprika.
Okay.
It's got to. I mean, it's not a deviled egg without paprika. So
see, everybody does their own thing, and you know what? That's fine because it's a deviled egg.
You can olive the hell out of your own, but don't be olive of mine.
I do. I have deviled egg trays that are split in 3.
Yep.
When I do this in a big way. And, guys, these are kind of healthy for you, too.
Yeah. Well, it's just egg, mayo, mustard.
Full of protein. Okay.
Peppers. Yeah. I didn't even get the opportunity to have a spoon on that one.
Stick your finger in there.
I'll be okay.
All right. Because I don't have a shaker of paprika at the moment. We're going to
Oh, we've got 11 more minutes left to go on our.
No, it actually went off already.
Oh, did it? Okay.
I'm just going to use my fingers and sprinkle here.
Oh, that's so good.
And my fingers are going to be very paprika-y.
Well, you should have put your gloves on.
I don't care. The rest of this is going in the barbecue sauce.
Oh, I'm going to stir that.
All right. My green beans are done. They've been sitting here done for about 11 minutes. So I'm going to release the pressure on those.
So they took about half an hour?
Roughly, yeah. By the time the pressure built and everything. I've just been letting them sit there. No biggie. All right. Would you put those that direction?
Did they see that?
Maybe. Yep, they look good.
We lost one in transit.
Uh-oh. All right, so now I'm going to very carefully transfer part of my sauce.
That's so good.
Okay, we've got about a cup of sauce that I'm going to put on the pork as it goes. The other cup of sauce, I'm going to add a tablespoon of ketchup to.
Yeah. Oh, we need to pull that back over here.
And heat it back up so that ketchup melts. And that just adds a little bit more tang because of the vinegar and the ketchup, and a little bit more sweetness because of the sugar.
Because of the sugar.
And some tomato flavor.
Yeah. Yuck.
So this is, I guess that one, yeah. You guys can see how clear compared to other barbecue sauce. When we shop at our grocery store, we don't find anything other than really sweet barbecue sauce.
Yep.
With the occasional white barbecue.
Caro's. It's not sweet.
And Caro barbecue sauce, which I will show you. It's a local brand where we're at. And it's quite a bit. You can't really see that. It's vinegar based, but it has quite a bit of ketchup, tomato in it. So it's a little bit more.
It does. Water, sugar, enriched wheat flour, salt, tomato juice, soybean oil, spice, and coloring.
So I am going to reheat our barbecue in our East Carolina sauce.
Yes.
And let that sit and soak up.
Oh, that smells so good. I can already smell it.
We have to make one more thing.
What do we make next?
Whipped cream.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We don't have much.
Don't have a lot of whipped cream. I need the cold bowl that's in there too.
Okay. I'll get it for you.
I have maybe 2 tablespoons of whipped cream.
I'm sorry. I was making cocktails last week.
That's okay, dude. We got it covered here. But because I don't have a whole lot, I've got the hand mixer out. I don't whip cream by hand, by the way. This is as by hand as it gets in this house. I also don't have metal bowls, which you really kind of need for whipped cream. So I have a very cold glass bowl.
Not much at all.
All I need. It's going to be noisy.
Need sugar?
Not yet.
Okay. Well,
actually, yeah, I do need.
What?
I do need
sugar.
Yeah, this is going to go faster. So, right here, chili, right here.
Okay.
No, not there. The packet next to the pickles.
Right here?
Yes. So metal bowls get colder and stay colder, and that's why you want metal, but I don't own them because I don't like mixing in them. So I'm adding vanilla sugar, which is going to whip into it and make this sweet.
There you go.
This literally is going to be enough to put a dollop on what we have. But that's okay. It's all we need.
There, they can see it.
The reason I'm tilting the bowl, by the way, is to get everything to one end of the bowl so I can not be moving around the bowl too much.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
I can see. It's whipped.
It's whipped. If I'd kept going, it would have been turned into butter.
That's right.
All right. Yep, that works. Would you get those back out for me and all?
Oh, yeah.
Dollop them, and then I'll show you one more cool trick, and then we're going to eat.
We need to stir up the meat.
Yes, but we just sit there for a minute. 1,
2. I only have 2 hands.
2. I know.
You stir the meat.
I stirred the meat. You can turn that other sauce off now.
Sauce is off.
All right. That was just the perfect amount. So you don't have to have a whole lot. That was maybe a quarter of a cup of whipping cream. By the way, whipping cream and heavy whipping cream are the same thing.
That was heavy whipping cream, by the way.
Yes, and it's the difference between companies. They're the same thing.
Okay.
You cannot whip half and half really well.
It can be done. We've done it.
Mm-hmm. It's just not as good.
No.
Whole milk probably won't do it at all.
Definitely not that A2.
So
2%
we're going
crap you
to.
have. Oh, that's good whipping cream. Man, that tastes delish.
I'm gonna make a mess.
Oh well. That's the whole point of stuff you're missing, though. There it goes.
I know I'm missing. Crushed up cookies on top. Make a mess. Throw those back in the fridge, please.
Okay.
So they stay nice and cold. So here's a cute little one.
Give me one.
All right, we're going to stick those back in the fridge. We'll eat those later. I can't
Most
imagine you guys have never eaten banana pudding. But I will tell you, I eat it with my barbecue and not after.
Yeah.
In fact, I was at, where was I? I was visiting Melanie in Montgomery, and they actually offered banana pudding because I didn't want French fries with my barbecue. So she offered to bring me a side of banana pudding. I was so happy. All right, so we have warmed this back through in that sauce. I'm gonna whisk this back up. Would you change? Just put them on us because I'm gonna be moving.
Okay.
Oh, that smells good too.
Yeah.
So here's the difference. You can kind of see it.
Oh, yeah, you can definitely see it.
I don't know if you can see it on.
One's transparent and one's not.
This is quite a bit.
I can't see through this one at all. This one I can kind of see through.
Right. And I can smell the tomato.
Yuck.
Now, here's a must-have when you're doing barbecue.
Yep. Straight out of North Carolina.
Mount Olive, North Carolina produces my favorite pickles in the whole world, and these are bread and butters.
Yep.
Nothing else goes with barbecue but bread and butter pickles. That is my humble opinion. Plates, please.
Plates. One blue, one green.
Blue.
Blue. So you'll notice that we aren't using.
I know you don't want pickles, so
Nope.
I'll spare you.
Pickles for me.
I'm going to need a spoon for that. You guys can, whatever sides you want, baked beans, cold slaw. I just was hungry for green beans and potatoes. So and we did slaw last week.
Yeah.
You can pop a couple deviled eggs on. Oh, deviled eggs.
They're out there.
So.
You want the pickles on top of yours?
I do want pickles on top of mine. Oh, sorry, guys. You can kind of see it. Man, the lighting is just not great in here.
I'll bring it back over here.
I'm going to. Hold on. We'll get you back over there.
Man, this just looks delicious.
Right?
You want more pickles or is that enough?
No, that's perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll get more if I want more. Mostly, I'm going to taste test. Blah, 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 blah.
What we need first.
The green beans are very hot to taste test, but
They may not get taste tested, is what you're saying?
maybe not on camera.
Yeah. You know, we're at 50 minutes. We made a really big meal with lots of different. Oh, gotta get a deviled egg.
We'll get a deviled egg.
Or two.
Or two, please. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. We'll move you back here. Okay, so here's this. And where's my, there it is, my drink. You want a little extra sauce on yours?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, I'm going to sauce mine.
Okay.
I like sauce. Yeah, I'm using the tomato one.
The tomato one.
What are we eating first? Barbecue?
God.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's good sauce.
That's delicious.
Now, if you like sweet sauce like what we have around here,
Oh, man, that's good.
try it before you decide you don't like it. But it is very different than what we have here locally.
Yep. That's really good.
It
Beans
is.
are good too.
How's the egg?
Gone. Oh, really good.
I've made deviled eggs my entire life, so that one's kind of a no-brainer for me. But I make them the same way every time, unless I purposely decide not to.
That's good.
Yum. Green beans have enough salt. If not, we'll salt some more.
We'll salt some more. But
That's
good stuff, folks. I don't know about you, but
we like North Carolina.
yeah, you know, it's a good cocktail.
It's
This will have all summer long.
oh yeah, for sure. I think I better go get a kid.
That's good stuff.
So we can eat some dinner.
Yep.
So
maybe she'll come out.
Cherry Bounce, pulled pork with East and West North Carolina sauce. Same recipe base, tomato, so ketchup in the West. Deviled eggs, which are actually a pretty common I mean, that's a Southern thing, but they kind of showed up all over North Carolina when I was looking. And oh darn, because it's your favorite side.
It is my favorite side.
My favorite side's in the refrigerator. Yep. So, which I don't know, hand me one of those. We'll eat that too real fast. See how that vanilla sugar did.
Just give me this one because it's in front.
That's fine. Spoon?
Yeah.
I'll let you have a bite.
Let me have a bite of yours.
Yeah, because I'll just take a bite of yours later.
That's true.
Oh, yeah. Yum. Yeah, that's not going to last long.
No. That's not lasting long at all.
All right, guys. We're going to go eat.
Yep.
But where are we going next week? I never think to look.
Rhode Island, I believe.
Ooh.
I think. Let me make sure.
Rhode Island's going to be an interesting one.
But I think it's Rhode Island. Yep. Rhode Island.
So Rhode Island has a couple of things. Calamari. And chickens. Big calamari industry there.
Is it?
And
for such a itty bitty place.
Well, they're itty bitty too.
That's true.
But then they have those things called stuffies.
Stuffies.
That I can't.
That sounds like a movie.
I'm pretty sure they're called stuffies.
Sounds like a movie.
They're stuffed clams, and we can't get the size of clam that we would need to do them here. So it's going to be a seafood week. I am going to tell you that much. So
that sounds good because the cocktails are Rhode Island Red.
Well, that works.
Oh, that's kind of why I said chickens.
Okay. There you have it.
Yeah.
So Rhode Island next week.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us, and spending the last hour watching me mess up my kitchen in a big way. But hey, you've learned Instant Pot tricks. You've learned 2 new barbecue sauces. You've seen how to doctor up instant pudding and easy deviled eggs.
Easy deviled eggs.
So
And
it's a plethora of tips and tricks.
Jell-O is really good with that vanilla sugar.
It is. See,
That's the secret, folks.
half-assed homemade, folks.
Get that vanilla sugar.
That's what happens.
Wow, that's good.
All right, there we have it.
So,
have a good week. We will see
everybody. Have
you
fun.
next Monday.
Yep.